Welcome to the Father Barry Christmas Classic, the 49th annual gathering of parochial powers here across the West Coast. This time they're extending their reach out to Arizona and into Texas. And today we got an all-California matchup. It's NorCal versus SoCal. Representing the NorCal will be Archbishop Mitty from San Jose, California. There they are in your shot. They're in white. They're the defending champions of the Father Barry Christmas Classic, winning this one last year. And they are led by head coach Tim Kennedy. Again, coming out in the home white uniforms, white with the black and gold trim. And they are taking on the Loyola High School Cubs. The Cubs from Los Angeles, California, so representing SoCal, making their way up here to Carmichael for the Father Barry Christmas Classic. They were here last year as well. Coach Damian Powell bringing his Cubs out onto the court as they're out navy blue with the white trim. Try to see if we can't set some of these lineups for you here momentarily as we get both teams out and set up. You got Kai Klein, Joe Murner, Quincy Watson, Nico George, and Hugh Vandaway. Vandaway jumping with Gavin Ripp for the Monarchs, who win the toss. It's Tyler Jones, Nathan Diabreu Noronha. Here's Rip with it on the baseline. He kicks it out to as Grayson Jalal. Jalal trying to hit the cutting Diabreu Noronha. Nothing there. And you also have Kai Grolu starting for the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs. Here's Jones with 7 on the shot clock. Jones gets inside. First bucket won't go. Try to tap it up. I think Vandaway got a piece of that one. The ball goes over to the Loyola Cubs. First offensive possession of the game for the Cubs. Here's Murner. Gets to the elbow. Left it short, but trying to get his own rebound. Couldn't save it. Instead, the ball nearly heads to our set before Gavin Ripp picks up the ball and tries to help pick up Murner as well. These teams holding firm defensively on their first couple possessions. As Diabreu Noronha trying to bring it up against pressure. Now gets them into a set. Comes off a double screen. They slip out Jalal off the opposite side. He's wide open off the Rip screen. And that one won't go. Long rebound out to Klein. Here come the Cubs. Hugh Vandaway. He's senior, 6'7". Sets a screen there for Quincy Watson. Deep three won't go. Vandaway with the board. And we got a loose ball foul. I believe that's going to go against Rip. And Rip picks up his first. First personal, first team foul. We do have a new foul rule. 5 fouls per quarter will put a team into the bonus. And once you're in a bonus, 2 free throws for every opportunity. As Murners tries to slip inside. Tough shot won't go. Rebound, Gavin Ripp. Ripp behind the back. Kicks out to Grolu. Now Ripp gets it up top. Calls out the set. He's listed as a wing. 6'7" wing. Now he's running the point out here. Gets it to Diabreu Noronha. Had that one ripped out by Watson. Now Rip. Long three. Vandaway with the rebound. Rip guarding Vandaway. That's a matchup I'm sure a lot of scouts would love to be checking out. You can check that out on NorCal Sports TV. Vandaway kicks it back up top. And 2 guys with college aspirations for Rip. He's committed to San Diego. Going to be heading out there, continue his college basketball. Vandaway, he's getting looks, some D1 looks from interest from Notre Dame, Pennsylvania, Princeton. A couple local teams to him, UCLA, USC, also peeking in on the local product. As Murner shuffled his feet along the baseline. That'll get the ball back over to the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs. Evan going to the University of San Diego with the Toreros. We've got a lot of different schools there in San Diego. Here's a wing three from Tyler Jones. That won't go. Grayson Jalal with the rebound. Nice job by Grelot to get two guys up in the air and drop it off to Jalal. And Jalal's got his first bucket. First bucket of the game. Goes for the Monarchs. Took a little over 3 minutes for these teams to crack the seal. Vandaway trying to drive the baseline. Good defense by DeBray Noronha. Another deep three from Watson won't go. And rebound brought up by George. Murner, Mitty was hit on the way up. And so it's going to be 2 free throws for Joe Murner. 6'4" senior shooting guard is hit by Grayson Jalal. Second team foul for the Monarchs. Murner knocks down the first. We've got some substitutions. Aaron Bible, as well as Hirsch Mehta, checking into the game for the Monarchs. Murner knocks them both down. And some full court pressure for the Cubs. They trap Jones in the corner, gets it over to Rip. And back and forth they go. Jones skips it across. Bible kicks out. There's a good look on the wing. Won't go for DeBray Noronha. Vandaway off the ball screen. Gets to the elbow. Fades. And rolls out. Rebound Monarchs. Jones off the curl. Defender falls, and Jones had that one blocked. Tried to power it up. Won't go. And Mehta can't get it to go off the follow. Looks like Vandaway got a piece of that one. Back come the Cubs. Jones tried to step in front. No call. Murner fakes Rip and takes a shot. Won't go. Ball last touched by Rip. He's going to stay down here with the Cubs. Grelot checking back into the game for Archbishop Mitty. Up top here's George trying to find Vandaway in the corner as America's play. Nearly executed to perfection. Rattles out. And here comes DeBray Noronha. Noronha gets inside. Nice drop off to Mehta with the sweet little English off the glass. Nice spin and finish for Hirsch Mehta off the nice drop-off pass from Nathan DeBray Noronha. And it's 4-2 Archbishop Mitty. Just over 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. You're watching the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Archbishop Mitty with the 2-point lead is a Catholic coeducational college preparatory school of the Diocese of San Jose. As such, the school seeks to concentrate on the intellectual development of young adults through the synthesis of faith and reason, formation of Catholic values, and the preparations for life in a global society. Squad coming out with a little bit of pressure following the timeout. Cubs able to break it. Murner gets it around the foul line now, looking for a release. He's got Vandewey up top. Vandewey, back over to Murner. Murner spins, falls away. Rebound tapped out by George. That'll be Archbishop Mitty basketball. Cubs with a little pressure of their own. Rip, kick out to Meta. Thought about the three. Instead gets it over to DeBreu Noronha. He'll fire. He's got a couple clean looks. Hasn't got one to drop. He'll try it again. At first you don't succeed. You try and you try again. Nathan DeBreu Noronha with some butter cheese from the wing. 7-2 Archbishop Mitty. Watson gets it over the timeline. Here's Klein in the corner, back up top to George. He'll swing it around, back over to Watson. Straight away three, gets it to go. I'm not sure if Watson's thinking he gets an extra point if he stays back further behind the line, because he's taking some pretty deep threes. This one he gets dropped. First three-pointer of the game for the Cubs. Makes it a 2-point lead. $18 to shoot as Grillo resets the offense for the Monarchs. Slip DeBreu Noronha off a couple of screens. Try to get Rip. Down low off the seal, but Meta splashes down the straightaway three. Hirsch Meta with 5 points off the bench. As DeBreu Noronha comes up with the steal, the run out, left-hand layup's good for 2. He's got 5 points as well. Lead is 7, a quick 5 points for Mitty. He's bumped the 2-point lead up to 7 as DeBreu Noronha was looking for another steal and got his hand caught in the cookie jar. Ball goes over to the Cubs on the sideline. 1:12 left to play in the first. Tyler Jones, Grayson Jalal check back into the game. For the Monarchs, for the Cubs, you have Merrick Bernstein. Bernstein shakes the defender, gets inside. Meta walls up and blocks the shot. He was the last to touch it. He thought Bernstein touched it last, but instead it's going to go over to the Monarchs. Good defensive play there by Hirsch Meta. 25 on the shot clock as they play it into Vandewey. Vandewey guarded by Meta. Hands off to Murner. Watson trying to shake Bible. I'm putting Bible on the All-Father Berry Christmas Classic name team. I think that qualifies. He does a nice follow. Good job by Klein sticking with that one. Kai Klein with his first bucket. 12-7. Tyler Jones gets inside, had that one knocked away by Bernstein. Jones back with it up top. Off the ball screen, Meta fades. Looking for another three, left it short. Ball being tapped around, now the Monarchs have it. Jones lines one up. Back rim, Hirsch Meta follows it up. Had it poked out. It's going to stay with Archbishop Mitty. Shot clock turned off, 9.9 seconds left in the quarter. Coach Kennedy's going to make an offensive substitution. He's going to get Rip and DeBreu Noronha in there for the final possession. And his coach on the other side, Coach Powell, he's going to counter as well with the defensive possession. He's got Zane Noor in the ballgame. Rip gets it at the foul line. Going to work on Klein, gets inside, lost the handle on the way up, but he was fouled. We'll have 2 free throws with 5.4 seconds left. Rip knocks down the first free throw. Again, out there to the University of San Diego, the future Torero. Not a bad place to get your education to play some basketball, right? At the Jenny Craig Center for Coach Lavin. got to get on the same hair product routine as Coach Lavin. Got sweet hair, that guy. Gavin Ripp's going to check out of the ball game following the 2 free throws. 7-point lead as Watson makes it a 4-point lead. Another deep three as he gets that one in before the final buzzer of the first period. Quincy Watson with his second triple. Take a look right here. A deep three from the volleyball line, splashes it down. It's 14-10 as we head to the first quarter break. We'll be back with the second quarter on NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Father Berry Classic.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Hey, oh, my. Call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who tried to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. Get the attention, I'm on a mission.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV. Mario Ramos along with my producer Carissa Hurtado and Avery Townsell, Levi Flores alongside us. That's Jeremy Hurtado. It's the Jenny Craig Pavilion is the correct term. We're talking about the University of San Diego's playing center. That's where Gavin Ripp will be continuing his college ball. He's out here with his squad to start the second quarter. They got a 4-point lead. It's Ripp, Jones, Jalal, DeBray, Aronia, and Bible. The 5 for Archbishop Mitty. As Bernstein's called for the travel. You got Bernstein, Noor, Watson, Murner, and Klein, the 5 for the Cubs. There's Tyler Jones. He's committed to the University of Riverside. Future Highlander. He brought his ball out in the Inland Empire. Gavin Ripp trying to work on Noor. Stops at the foul line. Here's Jones looking for a lane. Nothing doing there, and he throws that one into the lobby. Going to go out of bounds to the Cubs. Tyler Jones and Gavin Ripp both played with Team Arsenal as well. Also had my guy Mario Williams Jr. who plays at Venture Academy. He's one of my students. He's on that same squad. Just got an update. Venture Academy's beating Oakdale in the Turlock tournament. Out down south. Here we got a 4-point game. There's a nice fall-away jumper from Merrick Bernstein to cut it to a 2-point margin. Bernstein, I beg your pardon. Here's DeBray and Aronia gets a clean look and splashes down a triple. That's his second 3 of the game. He's got 8. And the lead is up to 5 for the Monarchs. And away, back up top to Murner. Murner trying to get to his left hand. Ripp sticking with him. Klein nearly lost the handle, kicks out. Bernstein gets it back up top to Murner. 6 to shoot for the Cubs. Vandeweghe looking to go to work. Floater left it short. Here's Jones. Jones on the run out, going right at Klein. Drops it off. Layup for DeBray and Aronia streaking to the basket. He's in double figures. Lead is 7. Klein lost the handle. Ball's loose. Monarchs hitting the deck. And Jalal comes up with it. Good hustle by DeBray and Aronia. Working on both sides of the court. Nice slip pass. Cutting Gavin Ripp along the baseline. Tyler Jones found him. And Ripp got his first field goal of the game. He had 2 free throws earlier. He's got 4 points, and the lead is 9 as Mitty turning up the defense. And this time they had it up a little too much as Jones He's going to get called for the bump. The first team foul of the quarter for the Monarchs. Again, they reset. Nine-point lead. Monarchs on a 7-0 run. Watson shaking, can't get rid of Rip. Here's a kick out and three-pointer rattles out for Jack Jeffrey. Bible, they want to get the ball down to Rip. Rip is calling for it. They had a mismatch down low, and Murner switched out on him and got the ball poked away, but I think he was out of bounds, and so it's going to stay with Mitty. Rip had a mismatch. I think he had Jeffrey on him, and he wanted to go to work. Meta checking back into the game for the Monarchs. Gurlow. Rip leaves the screen, and Gurlow, the Mitty, and get it to go, and Rip had that one pulled out. Good job by Bernstein to tap it out. Vandewey picks it up, and the Cubs will take a timeout. 4:53 left to play, and Monarchs on a 7-0 run have opened it up. They lead 21-12 here on NorCal Sports TV. Nine-point ball game with 4:53 left to play in the first half. Loyola trying to put an end to this 7-0 Archbishop Mitty run. The winner of this one will take on Strake Jesuit, who won our opener 76-72. Whoever comes up short will take up Cathedral Catholic. Came up on the short end of that matchup. That was a real good game. A couple pretty good teams. Cathedral Catholic and Strake Jesuit. We've got a couple pretty good ones here. As Watson nearly hit a flat-footed three-pointer. Layup on the other side. A streaking Gurlow gets it to go. Nice pass on the break as Gurlow gets his first bucket. The lead is 11. 9-0 run for the Monarchs. Vandewey thought he was going to try to hit Bernstein on the pass back door. Carried the ball. Turnover gets it back over to the Monarchs. Bible checks out of the game. You got Gurlow, Meta, Rip, DeBreu, Aronia, and Jones for Archbishop Mitty. Meta at the foul line, pivoting, trying to get it inside the tight passing lane and couldn't get it into Rip. A loose ball. Two teams battling for it. Coach Kennedy trying to call a timeout, but again, you got both teams fighting for it. We're going to have a jump ball as the final call as they clean up that wet spot on the court. Loyola High School of Los Angeles is one of the top-ranked all-boys Jesuit college preparatory schools in the country. Founded in 1865, became a Jesuit institution in 1911. The Jesuit philosophy of educating the whole person, cura personalis, continues at the school today. Southern California's oldest continuously run educational institution. Members of the Mission League. Again, they're cleaning up the wet spot out there on the court. Some notable alumni from the Archbishop Mitty's side, you got Drew Gordon, professional basketball player, and Aaron Gordon. Also, Aaron Gordon with the Denver Nuggets. Brandy Chastain, honed her chops at Archbishop Mitty. There's Tyler Jones. He's got a little fall away mid-range off 1 foot, left it short. The rebound goes to Quincy Watson. Werner with it on the wing. Nice slip inside. Klein. Great touch pass there from Watson into a cutting Kai Klein. Klein gets his second basket, a chance for a three-point play, and as he was hit on the way up. Take a look. And you got Noronha hanging on to him. Noronha picks up his second foul. That stops the 11-0 run that the Monarchs were on. For Klein, and caps off the three-point play. He's got 5 in the ball game. 8-point lead for the Monarchs. Noronha doubled in the backcourt. Jump pass to Gurlow. 2-on-1 on the other end. Rip down low to Meta. Meta with a bucket. Meta with 7. Lead back up to double figures at 10. Murner gets it out to Nico George, who ran around a couple screens. Now the block-to-block screen for Vandaway doesn't work. They run Watson off a double set. And we got a 5-second call as Tyler Jones was Velcroed to Nico George up top. Forces the turnover. Good defensive possession there by Tyler Jones. That was a really good action Loyola ran on that last screen. He had one guy totally streaking around the formation. A couple double screens, a block-to-block screen, and Archbishop Mitty all over it. Rip trying to hit Jalal on the baseline, and Watson all over that pass. Watson against Gurlow. Both these teams just dialed in on the defensive end. Love to see it. Good shots are tough to come by. Look at the help. Jones getting in the passing lane. Jones on the run out. Easy deuce. Tyler Jones' first bucket comes from the defensive end. Loose ball leads to the easy run out. And here comes Nico George trying to run out the other way. Out to the rack, just couldn't finish. 12-point lead for Archbishop Mitty coming up on 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Jones steps into a three. A little too strong. Nico George chases down the long board. George back over to Vandaway, tried to isolate him in the post against Rip. Going one-on-one, he turns, fades. Too strong, ball taps back to him. Good hustle by Klein. Hits the deck, and Watson's three-pointer won't go. And Rip with the strong board. Murner might have caught a bow. Here's Gurlow on the pull-up, a little mid-range for 2. Kai Gurlow with the second bucket. 29-15 Archbishop Mitty over Loyola at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Second game of the day, first game of the weekend for both these squads. Archbishop Mitty looking to defend their championship from last season. The jump pass from Vandaway, nearly stolen. Klein steps behind the line. He launches, back rims it. The ball last touched by a Monarch. It'll be Cub ball. Under a minute, 57.4. Played into Murner. Murner isolated on Jones, able to get by him. Yeah, it almost kind of like some dummy action on the weak side, just trying to clear space for Murner, who gets the easy deuce. 12-point lead as Murner gets his first field goal. Makes it a 12-point game with 35 seconds left. A 15-second difference between shot and game clock as Jones takes a sidestep jumper and a nice follow there by Grayson Jalal. Shot clock turned off. The Cubs bring it across the timeline, and there's a foul by Daniel Ryan, who was all over Nico George. Easy hand check call. Daniel Ryan picks up his first third-team foul, so Monarchs would still another foul to give. We'll see if the Cubs hold for the final shot. They're concerned with that. Find out here as we got 17 seconds left to play. Klein trying to get it inside to Bandaway. Here's Watson with a hand in his face, quite literally, as Bible got his head out there. Loose ball goes out to Ryan. Ryan trying to attack the basket, had it poked out. George stepped on the baseline. 5.1 seconds remaining. And Archbishop will have an out-of-bounds play as they get the signal from Coach Kennedy. They're going to run the out-of-bounds play. You also have Xavier Swanigan into the game for the Monarchs. Ryan looking for Swanigan. Swanigan's got it, gets it over to Bible. Final seconds of the first half. Bible, mid-range shot, bounces off the front rim and in for two. The appropriately named Aaron Bible at the Father Barry Christmas Classic gets the last second prayer answered. That was a little too much, huh, right there? Yeah, I thought that was overkill. So 33-17 as we head to the break. Archbishop, Mitty, the Monarchs leading the Loyola Cubs here at halftime. We'll be back with the second half at the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
This broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. I'm on a mission.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Second half set to begin between Loyola and Archbishop Mitty in the second game of the Father Barry Christmas Classic, the 49th annual edition of the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Archbishop Mitty won the 48th edition. They're trying to win that one, or win this one, and make it back-to-back. The team that won the 47th annual edition, Brophy Prep, they play next. Actually, not next. Jesuit plays next. They play later tonight. Brophy plays at 8. The final game is you have a steal to start things off. Jalal comes up with the loose ball for the Monarchs. Good ball movement as the ball whips around the other side of the court. And Jones kicks it out to Noronha, who's the leading scorer in the game with 10. Jones can't get the three to go. Nico George with the rebound now in a little bit of trouble. Needs some help, and he's got Murner. Murner hands off to Watson. Watson gets it off to Vandaway. Vandaway trying to face up on Rip. Rip bodies him up. Now they're trying to back him down, and Jalal comes from behind. Comes up with the steal, tries to give it off to Gurlow. And Gurlow able to put it in for 2. He's got 6. Gurlow trailing the play. Nice pass from Jalal to drop it off to his teammate. Lead is 18 for Archbishop Mitty. Rip, he's been stout defensively, keeping ball handlers in front of him as we got a foul out on the perimeter. Murner was hit. And they're going to call that one on Kai Gurlow. Gurlow picks up his first. Up next, we'll have St. Mary's and Jesuit. And then after that will be Brophy Prep and Bellarmine Prep in the nightcap. Every game of the Father Barry Christmas Classic will be on NorCal Sports TV. YouTube.com/NorCal Sports TV is where you could find it. You can also find us on our social media at NorCal Sports TV on Instagram, X, and Facebook. 27 on the shot clock for Loyola as they have a baseline inbound. They get it up top to Murner. One-on-one against Jones. Trying to get a step. Jones moving the puppies. And might have got a hand out. Let's see what they call it yet. They say hit him on the arm. So Tyler Jones picks up his second personal. George off the inbound. Gonna get it out to Vandaway on the wing. Vandaway trying to shake Jalal. Step back, one-footed jumper. And here's Jones picking up the loose ball. Noronha back over to Jones, who calls out the offense. They run below across a couple of screens. Now he's got a ball screen with Rip. They got the switch down low trying to get it to him, and George got a hold of him. So Nico George will pick up the foul. Loyola, that's their first foul. Might be the first, second foul of the game for the Cubs. Jones, top to Rip. Below off the slip screen. Good defensive play. A block there by Jonathan Chittick. Was not fouled. Got the hand on the ball, got the deflection for the block. The Cubs trying to cut into this 18-point Monarch lead. Murner doubled on the baseline, try to slip it into Chittick. Ball being popped around, out of bounds to Loyola. Bible back into the game for Archbishop Mitty. And ball thrown out for the outlet pass, and Jones has got an easy run out and an easy 2 points. Kind of looked around too, like, wait, seriously? This one's going to be that easy? There was a miscommunication. Looking for that outlet pass on the inbound sometimes. And the Cub teammate cut to the basket rather than going out towards half court, and gave Jones a run out just like this one. This time he steps into the passing lane and takes a hard shot by Watson. Watson's going to pick up the foul, and Tyler Jones is going to head to the free throw line. He's got 2. And they're going to upgrade that to a flagrant foul, is what they're going to call it. They're going to say that Watson got Jones across the face, and so Jones is going to get 2 free throws and the ball. The officials had a little discussion following the play. And so Jones will get 1 more, and Archbishop Mitty will retain possession. You take a look right here. Yeah, came across and caught him in the head area. It's a good call by the officials. Good job to clean that up. Going to make it 5 points now for Tyler Jones as he goes 1-2. And that one, Archbishop Mitty will have possession on the baseline here following that foul. And Tyler Jones will inbound. Vandeweghe checks back into the game for George. Jones gets it out to Noronha. Rip pulls it back out, calls out the set as Loyola drops into a 2-3 zone. Jones fakes the pass, hits a cutting Rip. Rip skips it out to Bible. Again, good ball movement here by the Monarchs. The ball just whipping around. Barely even touching the ground. Rip gets it again in the elbow area, flashes to the middle, gets a nice, easy look. 6 points in the game for Gavin Rip. Vandeweghe able to shake Rip, get a step to the left hand, but then Rip poked it out. Klein's got it now in the corner. Skip it out to Bernstein. Rip nearly got that in that passing lane. Vandeweghe steps into one, can't get it to go. Jones, long outlet pass to Noronha. Noronha goes right at Klein. Layup too strong. Bible with the follow. Aaron Bible hustling back, able to follow the missed layup, put it in for 2. Monarchs up big, 42-17 over Loyola. 4:10 left in the third on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
42-17, Monarchs over the Cubs on NorCal Sports TV. We're at the 49th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. Wonderful event. Great tournament. Father Joe Barry, who this tournament is named after, was a big-time basketball fan as well. He's a hooper, man, so it's cool that they honor him by naming this event after the great Father Barry. It's a phenomenal event. You've had a who's who of players come through Carmichael and take part in this tournament as they kick it out. You got Jack Jeffrey kicking it out to Bernstein, 15 on the shot clock for Loyola. Vandaway gonna have to go to work. Klein trying to turn the corner. Vandaway, 3-ball corner, hits the side of the backboard, rip. Long outlet pass to Gerlow. Gerlow's gonna chase it down and pull it back out. Try to slip it inside to Bible. Jones has it in the corner. Meta hands back to Bible. Bible straightaway look. Chases down his own board. Able to pull out the ball. Now Jones tees it up. Tyler Jones with some butter cheese. 8 points in the game for Tyler Jones. Clean look, 28-point lead for the Monarchs. Nice drop-off pass, wide open down low was Chittick, but he kicked it out. Vandaway, and shake Gerlow. Picks up his dribble, now gets it back over to Chittick. 11 on the shot clock, here's Jeffrey. Klein will shoot. Klein, that one rolls all the way around and out. Tough break there for the Cubs as we got a foul. I believe it's going to be Gerlow. He picks up his second. Yeah, I mentioned a who's who. You got former NBA players like Luke Walton. He's been in this one. Avery Bradley spent some time in the NBA as well. Mentioned Aaron Gordon of the Archbishop Monarchs. He was in here in 2009. And that year, Loyola actually won the tournament, and Miles Cartwright was their MVP. A lot of good players have come through this. Hugh Vandaway, he was on the all-tourney team last year. Gavin Ripp, also on the all-tourney team last year as well, as Jeffrey gets a nice easy run-out layup. Haven't been too many easy looks for the Cubs. That was a welcome sight for Loyola. Mitch Kennedy calling out the set, wanting to see some execution from his offense. Here's Meta with it at the block. Takes a hit, no call. The ball goes over to the Cubs. Looked like Bernstein got a pretty good shot on the forearm there of Meta, no call. Murner's got it in the corner, and he throws it to the hands of Gerlow. Gerlow coming the other way. Picks up his dribble, gets it up top to Meta. Ryan, back up top, Meta's got a look. Meta fires, Meta gets his own board. Spins and try to go back to the basket. It's going to get called for the travel. A little shuffle of the feet. Bernstein, Jeffrey will launch a deep three. Feeling pretty good after the layup. Figured he'd toss out another one. Nearly got it to go. Murray able to come up with the offensive rebound, much to the dismay of Coach Kennedy from Archbishop Mitty. He quickly goes to his bench for whoever it was that forgot to block out. Take a look at the replay. Jeffrey with the run out layup for two. And this Christmas Classic was originally named just that, the Christmas Classic, but they renamed it in 1988 in honor of Father Joseph Barry. There's a bucket for Loyola. Bernstein gets his second bucket of the game. So 4 points from Merrick Bernstein. Low, Bible playing catch back and forth. Low now switches sides and has gotten himself a 3 on the wing. Kai Grillo got 9 points in the ball game. That's his first triple. Lead is 27 as there's Murner getting all the way to the cup. Nice Euro. He's got 6. There's Daniel Ryan. Daniel Ryan, a sophomore. Getting a chance to close out the third quarter out here. There's Kai Grillo. Got it. Shot clock turned off. Final seconds off the Bible screen. Here's Grillo. Too strong. Meta tried to tap it, but Nur hauls in the rebound. Last second heat from Murner. Off to the left. And that will take us to the break as we take a look at the replay. Kai Grillo with some buttered cheese from the wing has the Monarchs up by 25 as we head to the fourth quarter on the NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Father Barry Classic.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
25-point advantage for the Monarchs as they start with possession. We enter the final frame. The second game of the day at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. We got 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, and 4 games on Saturday, all here on NorCal Sports TV. Appreciate you joining us on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Hit that like, subscribe button. You can be notified anytime we go live, bringing you a bunch of great high school and junior college action all across Northern California as basketball season is in full gear. Great time of the year, the tournament season. And this one is one of my favorites. All these parochial powers convening here in Carmichael for a fantastic weekend of basketball. We've got an offensive foul on Aaron Bible. The Bible a little too aggressive on that one as he barrels into the defender, Nur. Good job holding his ground. The ball goes back over to the Cubs. We have a substitution. You got Logan Ball checking into the game. You also got Jake Harper, Merrick Bernstein, the aforementioned Zane Nur, as well as Jack Jeffrey into the game for the Cubs as we got a foul in the back court. Archbishop Mitty. It's going to be Ryan picking up the foul on the full court press. Second foul. Following this game, we got the home team, Jesuit, taking on St. Mary's as some of the students starting to make their way into the gymnasium. The Galley Crew, as they are known, will take on the St. Mary's Rams. Jesuit and St. Mary's next here on NorCal Sports TV. In the nightcap, we got Bellarmine and Brophy at 8 o'clock as Grillo picks up a foul out on the perimeter. That's his third. The Father Barry Christmas Classic inside the Father Barry Gymnasium. Not a better place to hold it. A nice facility. Really nice facility. Cool lobby area. Again, been very hospitable to us here. In the previous couple of years that we've been out here, we look forward to checking out this tournament in Carmichael each and every year. And this one, again, we got some good teams. Earlier in the day, we saw Strake Jesuit beat Cathedral Catholic of San Diego. Strake Jesuit coming to us from Houston. And the Crusaders from Strake Jesuit won that one 76-72 over Cathedral Catholic. The winner of this one, looks like it's going to be Archbishop Mitty. Will take on the Crusaders tomorrow at 6:30. And if the score holds, it'll be Loyola taking on Cathedral at 3:30, but we still got 7 minutes left to play. Crazier things have happened. Reggie Miller have 9 points in like 8 seconds one time, so they can come in bunches. That's what Loyola's going to need down the stretch. Archbishop Mitty trying to run some offense and get some good looks while taking time off the clock as the Jesuit fan club gets themselves in a game shape, right? You got warm-ups for the teams. Right? I think the fans in this case are using this opportunity as a warm-up to get themselves ready for the Jesuit game. And if you've never seen the Galley Crew, never been to a Jesuit home game, one of the coolest student sections you'll see in the entire 916 area, if not the entire Sac Joaquin section. Bible splashes down the triple. Some butter cheese from the Bible. 7 points for Aaron Bible. The lead is 28 for Archbishop Mitty as George's jump pass picked off along the baseline by Daniel Ryan. Bible gets inside, floater won't go, kicks it out. Ryan, 3-ball corner pocket, too strong. Noor with a one-handed rebound. Nearly shuffled his feet. Bernstein tried to get it to Noor, who was open, just had his back turned and wasn't ready for it. Taps his chest. Let Bernstein know that was his bad. Miscommunication results in a turnover. 5:52 left to play. 28-point lead for Archbishop Mitty. The running point is Cameron Burke for the Monarchs. And Swanigan open initially. Now they get it to him. Skips it out. Great look in the corner to Daniel Ryan. Can't get the three-pointer to go. George pushes it up. Bernstein tried to power it up. Couldn't get the layup. Noor spins away from the pressure. He's got his first bucket. Zane Noor, his first deuce. Slip it into Swanigan. Burke, head fake. Skip out. Meta will launch. Three-pointer from Meta. Long and into the hands of Zane Noor. Nico George kicks this one out to Logan Ball. Back over to Jack Jeffrey. Pull-up jumper. Splash. Second bucket for the sophomore Jack Jeffrey. That was a nice one. In rhythm pull-up. Meta's pass picked off. Jeffrey's got it. George out on the wing. George cuts it back. Layup off to the left. Burke with the rebound. Burke, oh nice, gets it over to Swanigan, who finds Meta inside. Great pass from Xavier Swanigan. And Hirsch Meta has got 9 points. Wing triple, that's some butter cheese from Merrick Bernstein. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 23-point lead for Archbishop Mitty. Ryan, this one over to Dante Ventura. Swanigan jumped past the Meta, faked it and wanted to shoot it. Instead skips it out to Burke. Burke stops at the elbow, left it short. Swanigan tapped it into the hands of Nico George. Kick it out on the wing to Bernstein. George with it up top. 20 on the shot clock. Deep three for Jeffrey, rattles home. Some butter cheese from Jack Jeffrey. Showing something here in the second half. He's got 7 points. All 7 here in the second. Burke hops, kicks. 3-ball, Ventura. Swanigan taps it out. Burke thought about it. Ventura runs the baseline. Ryan launches. This crowd is like itching for a three to drop. Monarchs unable to make that happen on that possession. Got a 20-point lead. Here's Ball trying to cut that down. And he was fouled by Meta. 2:40 left on the clock. You can have some substitutions coming in for Loyola. Nolan Kabibi is going to check in for Archbishop Mitty. Ball rattles home the first free throw. We got Ollie Moore, Patrick Cesar, Jonathan Chittick, and Quinn Campbell checking into the game. Logan Ball will stay out there to shoot a free throw for Loyola. Ball knocks them both down. Makes it 18 points as Ball is actually going to check out now. Cesar will check in. Jeffrey stays out there for the Cubs. Kabibi back over to Ryan. Burke tried to slip it inside to Swanigan. Last touch by the Monarchs. It's going to go out of bounds to the Cubs. 2:20 remaining. Jeffrey to bring it up against Kabibi. Moore. Campbell with it. Picks up his dribble, now looking for help. He's got Chittick on the wing. Chittick driving against Ventura, and Ventura's going to pick up a block. The block on Ventura is going to put Archbishop Mitty over the limit, and it's going to send Chittick to the free throw line for 2. Again, teams over the bonus now will have 2 free throws automatically as opposed to 1 and 1. So there will no longer be 1 and 1 free throw opportunities in high school basketball. At least not here in California. So Chittick knocks down both. 16-point game as we got 2 minutes left to play. The clock hasn't started. Clock, there it is. Gets rolling as we're under 2 minutes left to play. We got a foul out on the perimeter. It's going to go against Ollie Moore. Oh no, Ollie Moore's going to shoot. They're going to call that against Ryan. So Daniel Ryan's going to pick up his 3rd. Ollie Moore will shoot 2 free throws for the Cubs. See, look at that. Took, 7 seconds off the clock, and they got a chance to add to their lead with the clock stops. The Cubs, maybe making something of this down the stretch as they cut it to 15. Moore will have 1 more. Free throw won't good. Swanigan with the board. Kabibi brings it across the timeline. And picks up his dribble. A 1-2-2 zone look here for the Cubs. Burke, 15 on the shot clock. Burke gets it. Try to get it over to Ryan. Pass deflected. Last touch by the Cubs. 9 seconds to shoot for the Monarchs, who will inbound on the side. Burke, 5 to shoot. Kabibi driving the baseline. Gets inside to Swanigan. Burke on the kick out. Shot clock expires, but Burke knocks down the triple. Cameron Burke with the shot clock expiring. Some butter cheese from the wing. He's back up to 18. He's got 1:06 remaining. Pass from Jeffrey off the foot of Moore. Able to get it back and gets it back over to Jack Jeffrey. Here's a wing 3 for Quinn Campbell. Butter cheese from Quinn, the sophomore. Off the bench, knocking in the 3 ball. 45 seconds. Again looking for Ryan. Ventura. Now Ryan will launch. Ryan's 3 won't go. Ball tapped around and brought in by Campbell. Campbell nearly lost his footing. And gives it over to Moore. Under 20 seconds. Swanigan with the steal. Swanigan with the run out. Swanigan with the layup for 2. I think the crowd was wanting a little more stylistically. Swanigan wanted to ensure he got the 2 points, and that'll be the final 2 points of the game as Archbishop Mitty, big time victory over Loyola. defeating the Cubs 58-41. Strong game from Nathan DeBreu Noronha, Tyler Jones, Kai Gurlow, Gavin Ripp, Hirsch Mehta, all making it happen. A balanced scoring attack for the Monarchs as they will move on tomorrow to take on Strake Jesuit at 6:30. For Loyola, they'll take on Cathedral Catholic in the opener tomorrow. We'll have that one for you on NorCal Sports TV at 3:30. Thanks again for joining us. For our producer, Jeremy Hurtado, our cameraman, Levi Flores, and Avery Townsend, I'm Mario Ramos, saying thank you for watching the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.